Hello there, YouTube viewers. Welcome to another humble haul. This is Comic Fan, and I'm not wearing any pants. Before we get started, a little bit of remarks on the last video. Come on, we all know that was a joke, right? I didn't really spend $400 on that book, but it was fun. Anyway, that whole thing is just to remind everybody that as serious as some of our collectors are, it is just comic books. It's just a hobby, and it was meant to be fun. So, I think we can all afford to take a joke. Even if it's at my expense, have a laugh. So, quite a few things have happened since the last video. I've got a ton of new subscribers. Thank you very much. I'd like to greet to my channel Stephen Miller, Orlando Aldana, JB Fan 1981, Thomas Pillsbury, Knights EMF, Yanni Gogolak, WPLUFF, BMPROT, The Speed of Light Comic Collection, Ravage X9, Dennis Fenimore, Comics with Colors, Cliff Partisan, and Kevin B. And if I butchered any of your names, my apologies. I'm sorry. I'm not doing this to mess up anybody's names. But if I did, let me know. Anyway, we've got the start of my haul here. My first one here is actually the first comic book I ever bought with my own money. When I was a little kid, I used to go to the liquor store next to my dad's business and buy bottled sodas. So I'd go and recycle the sodas, I think like a dime for them. And throughout the course of a day, I would end up drinking like a 6-pack of bottles of Coke, getting 60 cents, and there we have it. 60 cents bought me this comic book. I was so excited. I mean, this really does have any kind of anything special to it, but it was my first comic book, and I don't know why I didn't buy it anytime sooner. I've since lost the first copy I had. And I don't know, the other day I decided to track this down, but I had to find it in the wild, and I did for $1. So I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, the next one here, I picked up a couple issues today at a local place, and I only got 2 comic books, but I got 2 out of the Marvels collection, book 3 and 4. I think they're great books. Alex Ross did some tremendous work back in the day. I once had these long ago, and now I just want them back. So I got book 3 and book 4. This one here, I think I just found at the local comic book shop. It's the first Kate Bishop, Young Avengers presents Hawkeye, number 6. Don't know much about it, hear a lot of stuff about it, but I want to inform myself and read up on it and find out myself. These other next books, I'm really thrilled with. This is a very small haul, but it's got some issues that are really important to me. Doesn't have a whole lot of importance together, but they're books I've been looking for a long time, and for the most part, I didn't want to go on eBay and get, but I did get, I think, 2 or 3. The rest I found in the wild. Batman 359. It's not the first appearance of Killer Croc. It's the first cover appearance of Killer Croc. I've already got the first appearance in the box in my collection, but I needed this one to complete the 3-issue run. This one here it's always been in the back of my mind for the longest time. I never put it on any of my want lists, but not every comic book is actually on my want list. It's kind of funny. I'm a visual person. I need to see things. Yeah, I have my want list always in my pocket or on my phone or what have you. But there's always these issues that are just happen in my mind, and when I come across them, it's an automatic reminder. Hey, I want this book. This is one of these books. Josie and the Pussycats, number 45. It's kind of funny, a little tricky with the numbers. This is actually Josie, number 45, and from this issue on throughout, I believe the rest of the run, they address it as Josie and the Pussycats. Why? Well, because it's the first issue, starting with number 5, where Josie starts a band and they become Josie and the Pussycats. It's not the first appearance of Josie or the other members that make up the Pussycats, but it's the first appearance of those iconic costumes, and of course the band Josie and the Pussycats. This one's another one of my childhood favorites. I'd never had it. I loved watching the cartoon as I was a kid, and this one's sad enough to say I actually found it at a local comic book store, but they wanted a little too much for it, so I found this one, and I bared down and went on eBay and looked for it, and yeah, I got it. I'm even more excited that this is the Whitman edition and not the Gold Key edition. There was 2 different editions of Battle of the Planets number 1, but whenever you can get a Whitman, I'm more excited about that. Another one I got, the Super Friends number 1. Super Friends number 1. I don't know if anybody watched Super Friends back in the day, but it was a really I couldn't say it was well done, but I enjoyed it, and not because of these 2 characters either. These 2 characters. It's the first appearance of Wendy and Marvin. Not what I would like to call superheroes. I'm actually looking for number 7. Number 7 is the first appearance of Zan and Jaina. And Zan and Jaina could whoop these 2 kids' butts because they were so much better. One could be in the form of a form of water, and one could be in the form of an animal or I believe an inanimate object. Not exactly the best superheroes, but they're definitely Zan and Jaina are better than Wendy and Marvin. And this last one, I had long ago and I sold it, and I'm so much happier to have it again. It's Hulk 141. First appearance of Doc Samson. It's actually, you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this is one of my favorite Herb Trimp covers. I don't know why. I'm more in favor of this one than I am of the Hulk 181. Don't ask me why. I just feel that way. So anyway. I don't think in the last 2 hauls I did a should it stay or should it go, and I really like this segment of my videos. Let me know if you don't like them. Let me know, and I will take it out, move on. But I'll show you what is in my should it stay or should it go segment today. Let's see. Today in my should it stay or should it go segment are my collections, my humble collection of J. Scott Campbell covers or artwork. And in this one I have Amazing Spider-Man number 471, 474, 492, 493, and 500. Those are the Spider-Man. Now, J. Scott Campbell also did a bunch of other work. He did a nice run of Black Panther a while back during the Dark Reign issues from Marvel. I don't believe this first one. This first one is a second print variant. I'm pretty sure he did the first printing, but I don't have that one. Instead, I have the issues he did do by, let's see, issue number 2, issue number 3, issue number 4, number 5, 6, and that one's not supposed to be there. I'm sorry. So let me know. Should it stay or should it go? A little bit of updates from my past should it stay or should it goes. My first should I stay or should it go, I believe, was a Shazam number 28. Just to let you guys give a little update, I sold it a while back, and that's when you guys saw my Journey into Mystery number 103. I thought it was a pretty good trade-off. Anytime you can sell something that's modern age, copper, bronze, what have you, and get a real decent Silver Age comic, I think it's a really good upgrade. My second one that I showed, which was, I think, by Green Lantern number 59, I did nothing with that. It stayed, it's in my box, and I got nothing out of it except for the enjoyment of keeping my Green Lantern 59. At the end of this is the end of my haul, but I've got big news. This symbolizes my first 50 subscribers. I'm really happy about that. Thank you very much. For 50 subscribers, it's become almost a long journey. This is my 7th video, and it's taken 50. It's taken that long to get 50 subscribers. I don't mind. I'm pretty happy that I didn't whore myself around for the 50 subscribers. It was. I feel that it was earned. I appreciate it. So now that I have 50 subscribers, I guess I've got to do a 50 subscriber video where I give stuff out, things like that. No problem. All I want you guys to do is, the same the random stuff everybody else wants you to do. I guess you should put up in your topic, or the topics I want to see more from you guys would be maybe the first comic that you bought as a collector, such as I did today with my Daredevil number 207. First comic as a collector, or a comic that means the most to you, no matter what the value is of it. It could be a real expensive one. I like seeing those. It could be one that doesn't cost much at all or has no significance. Maybe just a little backup story on that. Or something I would love to hear from you guys would be the worst comic experience you've had. Maybe it was a local comic book store experience. Maybe it was somebody or something that happened at a Comic-Con. Or maybe something that happened from a person that you really idolized, like an artist or a person from the industry that just didn't come off the right way that you planned. So anyway, maybe we can set a deadline on that. I'll give, 2 weeks. 2 weeks from, what do we got? Let's use my kids' lunch menu. Let's see. We'll give it, today being the 16th. Let's give it to the end of the month, all right? Let's say October 31st. From today, from my original 50 subscribers, October 31st, let's have those video submissions on or before the 31st, and I'll pick out 3 of them, and I'll give out some cool stuff, all right? So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the comments. And no thanks to the thumbs down on my last video. As always, subscribe, comment, yada, yada, yada. See you guys later.